big trade right away. Danny B.
Yeah.
Getting to work.
Making some ripples.
Yeah, traded my good buddy Ivan Provorov. Provy knew it was coming. I think it's time for a change for him, and I think he welcomes that. But I would have to say this is probably one of the best trades we've seen from the Flyers in the last few years. Got quite a bit back for Ivan. You know, a first-round pick, 2 second-round picks. Got a D-man from the Kings, Sean Walker, who's played, almost 250 NHL games. A backup goalie, which I don't understand that part of it with Cal Peterson. A lot of people are saying that, they're looking to trade Carter. I think he's listening. I don't know if that would happen. But also a prospect and baller. Say the name properly, because I don't want to screw it up.
I believe it's pronounced Helga Granz.
Granzi.
Yeah, that's right. Granzi? You know Granzi.
I know Granzi.
He's a big D, man.
He's back.
He's back. He's back. He's just getting here. But quite a bit for Provy, which you would expect, You're right. You didn't know Granzi was coming back. Oh, Granzi.
I don't think he's coming back that soon.
We'll have to get Granzi in the stew. We'll have to get him in and see what he's thinking. But
sorry about that.
But honestly, Danny probably was shopping Provy to a lot of teams.
Yeah.
And man, he came up. He came up pretty good here.
Yeah.
Like, this is a pretty good first trade.
Yeah, no doubt.
And I'm happy for him. Happy for Provy. The only thing I do feel bad for Provy is you walk right into Mike Babcock.
Babcock.
Shit.
How is he back?
I don't know how. Talking about someone being back.
He's back.
Babsy's back.
Babsy's back.
Like, how
back
does
again.
this happen, man?
Oh, man.
I'm sure Johnny Gaudreau must be loving this. But we don't know. Maybe he's a changed man.
Oh, maybe
Babsy's a changed man.
Who knows?
We'll have to call Kami up and
get him back on the pod. And
what he thinks. Him and Luch were playing golf this past week after
That's right,
we just had Big Luch on. But anyway, back to the trade. Danny did a really good job here.
Yeah, nice return. I think it's a great place to start.
Yep.
Loading up on some picks and
especially with this draft.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's supposed to be a very dense draft. So hopefully you nail those picks.
Yeah. So I think a lot of people are happy right away, with Danny, with his first move here as the Flyers GM.
I want to throw a little note in here. So they got the 22nd pick in that trade, excuse me. Claude Giroux drafted 22nd, Simone Gagne, Brian Boucher. They've had some luck drafting 22.
Wow. All right.
It's a nice little tidbit.
Right. That is a good little tidbit. Debo sent him a text to tell Baller that, I think, but no, I'm kidding. But that is interesting, and as we've talked about today with our guest, this is a deep draft.
Yeah.
And he was saying basically what Baller just brought up there. So great picking up another first rounder.
Yeah.
So it's going to be a fun summer here seeing, and I'm sure Danny's got a lot more.
Oh yeah, he's not done.
I've talked to him the last few days, and he's like.
Excited.
He's busy and excited, like very, very busy. But
sell the farm.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I guess people probably don't want to hear it, but most do. Like to rebuild. This is what you
unfortunately,
have to do.
That's the nature of the business.
Whether you liked Provy or not, whatever you thought about him, the guy's a good defenseman and he eats minutes. I think he's better than good, in my opinion. But people say that I say that because he's my friend. But I feel like. He's a lot better than he's, you hate to say other players he's had to play with, but the guy hasn't had a consistent partner since Niski left.
Yeah.
And neither has anyone else for that matter. You can't sit there and say, oh, this guy's been lights out for the Flyers on defense the last few years just because of the way it's been.
Yeah.
And so good for Provy.
I think Provy just needed a fresh start. I think it's probably a year or two coming.
Yeah.
Fresh start, new city, new team, new vibe, Babs. But I'd like to think that, a new situation for a player is always, it seems to be always a good thing.
Yeah.
Maybe not always, but in his situation it will be, because obviously he's an established NHL player. He's not fighting for a job.
Right.
I wish him the best. I love Provy.
Try to get him on before he takes off.
Exactly.
He's in Hawaii. He was just following you around.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, right now.
You showed me that picture. It didn't look. It didn't look nothing like the Hawaii I went to.
Yeah, no, for sure.